This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
I have seen many people use their flash wrong, and I need to address it in a video. All right, rule number one is the closer the light is to the person, the softer the light is. When I see people put the light back here for no reason, they probably think they're getting soft light, but you're getting softer light as it's closer, and you're getting more flattering light as the light is closer. So for example, if I'm taking a waist-up shot of her like this, there really is no reason for the light to be that far away unless that's the look that you're going for. Me, I'm gonna want the softest light possible. The way the light is intended, you're gonna get nicer shadows, nicer fall off on the face. Here we go, so it's like right outside of the picture. I'm keeping it as close as possible. 1, 2, 3. All right, here is one of the shots. Now I'm gonna take this same shot, I'm gonna back up the light over here, because I'd be seeing that sometimes, and you're gonna see that it's just a different quality of light. It's not as flattering, it's not as soft. Here we go, turn up the power now, because the light is farther away. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Another thing that I have seen people do is place the light the same height as the person's head. So this light is about the same height as Diana, which is like, what, 5 foot? 6'4". Then I must be a freaking giant, okay? And the light is not casting a shadow that's flattering, that's angled downward. Where does light come from? It comes from above. It's usually the most flattering way. So, I mean, you can get away with doing something like this. It's just not the most flattering way to use your flash, see? It's just not. You're getting like a directional light. So the best way is placing the light slightly above the person's head. See how it's slightly above her head? And now you want it to angle down just a tad, like that. And actually, I would actually just go a little bit higher, like that. Let's see. Yeah, it's just like maybe a foot above her head, angled downward. So you're getting nice flattering shadow fall off, and you want it at a 45-degree angle. This is probably the best way to use a flash. Another mistake that I see people do sometimes is that if they place the flash on this side, and let's say you have the model just doing her own thing, sometimes the model will kind of like drift away. Maybe that's her good side. So like pose on that side, start to pose on that side. Maybe that's her good side, and all of a sudden, you know, you're just here focused, and the light doesn't look terrible from this side, but remember, you're lighting more of her back and her shoulder, and let's just say she starts looking over there. What's the problem then? You're not getting a catch light, the reflection of the box in her eye, unless she's like looking either at the camera or over her shoulder. So the thing is that you have to train yourself, and also maybe let the model know, hey, if you're gonna pose, make sure you're posing toward the light, right? And in the camera, it doesn't look terrible, but the thing is you're not getting a catch light in the eye because the light's coming from this side and her eyeball's over there, that way. So that's something to look out for. So here, let me show you an example. The final tip is to use the right modifier for the job. So let's just say I wanted to take a nice full body portrait of Diana with nice soft lighting, even lighting from head to toe. I'm not gonna reach for a 24-inch modifier. Why? Because a 24-inch modifier is smaller, and although I probably could get head to toe lighting, it's not gonna be all even. It's a smaller modifier, it's gonna be more contrasty light, and the light's gonna start tapering up down here. It's not gonna give you that nice even lighting, right? It's not gonna be as soft as something like this. This is a 36-inch octabox, which I feel like is the perfect size for kind of everything, you know, full body, waist up. If you want more of a beauty look where you wanna really sculpt out the face, you know, something like this, a beauty dish, 24-inch, it would be great. It's harsh, it's a harsher light, but you really are gonna carve out those the cheekbones. Like Diana has some really nice cheekbones. Like people pay a lot of money for those cheekbones, so she's blessed. This is the kind of light that you want for that waist-up shot when you carve out the face. But if you want really nice soft light, you definitely wanna go with something a little bigger, like the 36-inch modifier. I feel like that's like the perfect size. Not too big, but not too small. Very, very versatile. It's time to send.
a shout out to my sponsor for this video, and that is Squarespace. If you have been looking for a place to host your website, your blog, or an online store, you should be checking out Squarespace. Not only because I can offer you a 10% discount if you use the code Manny on your first purchase, but it's so easy to use. You don't need your friend that does graphic design, web design to help you with this. Anybody can do it. They offer 24/7 customer service. I love how my work looks on Squarespace. If you wanna make some side income selling something, I make a great side income selling my presets, my Lightroom presets, and my retouching tutorial on Squarespace. So check it out. Use the coupon code Manny, all right, and get yourself a discount.